Find us on Facebook, 101 FM, Logan City.
You ever get a feeling that it's one of these days that we're actually going to have to wing things? And it's a good job, actually, because talking about winging, sometimes people, they do jobs of work and they look at the pay slips at the end of the day and they think, hang on a minute, I'm actually worth more than that. We've got a very, very interesting guest who's going to be joining us right now, Karen Howe. First of all, Karen, a very good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mike. Yes, thank you for having us.
Karen, you're a bit of a superstar yourself. We've seen you as seen on TV. You did a very nice piece on Channel 9, which was fascinating. What made you decide to get involved with trying to help people that have got problems with their pay?
Yes, well, I guess I've been in this industry or this field for over 30 years, and I just saw areas where it can go wrong. There are just so many variables, and people were coming to us saying, we need help, can you help us? And I figured, well, yeah, I can, so why not use my knowledge and do just that? And
I think a lot of the problems are people are frightened to approach the boss. They're frightened to say, actually, I've got my wage slip, I'm not happy with what I've got here, for fear of losing the job.
Yes, unfortunately, Mike, that is a downfall with this. And I suppose really from our point of view, we want to empower people with that knowledge and also get them to stand up and be counted. You really have to speak out and be your own advocate.
What about people that maybe are on casual? I mean, casual is very difficult because obviously they haven't got the same rights as people that are on a contract. What would your advice be to them if they think, actually, I'm maybe not getting the super money that I should do? What would you advise them to do?
Well, certainly seek help in that area. Firstly, approach your employer and just say, I'm not a casual. I work regular hours and consistent days, and there's an expectation I come into work. So, and for these people too, it's really hard for them to get a loan or have anything static in their life. So, ideally, they need to really just approach their employer, and if they have no success, then certainly seek out help.
And it is a difficult area because, as we say, I guess one of the advantages of people being casual, they do get paid a slightly higher rate, but it means nothing if the boss can phone them up the next day and say, actually, you're not needed this morning.
Yes, that's right. And actually, having said that, thanks for raising that, Mike, because what's happening is that employers are getting caught out when they do that. They think that they can just let people go. And when you've got regular casuals working consistently, it is very hard. They do become part-time or full-time employees, so you can't just let casuals go the way they used to.
So what would people, if for example, and I saw a piece that was on Channel 9 on the TV, and you were in and you were helping people, if they look at the pay slip and they think there's something wrong, the best, first of all, approach the company you're working for, I guess.
That's right, yes. We have an online application process. We did that purposely so that we could reach as many people across the country. So we do any industry nationally. So that way people in their own homes could apply to have us look at their pay. And it doesn't matter what aspect, including super penalties, their hourly rate. We can check all aspects of their pay. So yes, they can approach us in that.
And I noticed looking at your website, you can actually go back as far as 6 years.
Yes, the Fair Work Act allows us to go back up to 6 years to obviously collect underpayments. Exactly.
So this really, it's I wouldn't say it's a career change for you, but you're much more in control of your own destiny and, dare I say, your own pay as well.
Yes, that's true, Mike. It's been a really exciting time, a whirlwind time, I have to say, with all this media attention. But, that's what we needed. We needed people to see there were people out there that could help, and that's what we can do. Which
is great. What's the reaction been like so far?
Well, gosh, after the Today Show, we had within the ad break 10 inquiries. That same day, we had 45 inquiry emails and 4 claims. So there's a lot of people out there that need help.
That's obviously, it must be gratifying for you thinking, wow, okay, so all this work I'm doing, it's going to pay off for these people.
Yes, exactly. That's actually the outcome.
What's really interesting as well is just the way that things have changed in the workplace. Back, dare I say, you and I, probably a similar age, obviously you're much younger than me, but back in the old day, you left school, and you got a job, and it was a job for life, or maybe 20, 25 years. Now, people are chopping and changing careers, and I guess that makes it difficult when it comes to superannuation, because some people have got 5, 6, maybe 10 super accounts. What should they be doing?
Correct. Well, they should be consolidating their super to start with. They certainly should be looking into bringing it into one fund that's going to work for them. So that's definitely something they should do first up. But yeah.
Is that easy? Because again, I'm a kind of newcomer to all of this. Is it easy to do that?
Yes, it is. You just, obviously finding the fund that suits you, but you could get a financial advisor to help you with that. Or, there are certainly people in the funds that can help with that. So just if you've got 5 funds, look at the one that's doing the best for you and consolidate that. And it's a form you just complete to have them consolidate it for you. That's quite a simple process.
Good. Okay. What I'm going to do is try and play some music. For those of you that have just joined us, Karen Howe is here with us. Karen is from a company called Fix My Pay, and it's an online service that helps employees get back the money that they're owed. Now, if you're feeling brave and you want to maybe post a couple of questions on our Facebook page, we'd love to hear from you. I can share with you, dear listener, technically the gremlins have come in this morning. We're pushing buttons. We're not quite sure what's going to happen, but hey, if nothing else, doesn't this prove a lie, Karen?
It does. We just have to wing it, as you say.
Absolutely.
That's life.
Yeah, and I always say this.
Keep it real.
What I do on Monday morning, I always say, thank goodness it's not TV, because you turn off and never watch again. On this particular case, I reckon we'd have definitely a lot of interest, a lot of viewers on this one.
That's great.
Well, it's not really, but we'll have a go anyway. So let's see what happens when we do this. By the way, did you see what we did there?
No.
We thought we'd play some ABBA, and we're talking money, and we thought we'd play money, money, money. And if you just joined us, by the way, welcome along. It is Logan 101, and we are having huge technical difficulties this morning. We reckon the gremlins have well and truly set in. Unfortunately, not a lot we can do about it, except we'll just keep on chatting. Karen Howe is with us from a company called Fix My Pay. So, Karen, is this it? Is this full-time for you now?
Yes, pretty much. I'm out there and we're doing the rounds and media being one of the, as I mentioned, we need to get out there and get across the country. So,
okay, so if people have got concerns, if they're interested, if they think, oh, that lady was really, really interesting, maybe now, people, it's a good time to get a pen and paper out, because we can pass on all the details for you. How do they contact you? Is there a website?
We have an inquiry page on our website, which is fixmypay.com. If you do .com.au, that will work too. So it's fairly straightforward. You'll go into our contacts page. We also have a 1300 number, so it's 1300 659 759. So that's the 2 best ways. Or if you're sure that you're being underpaid, just get that claim in.
Well, all we can say is we appreciate you for gamely battling through all of our technical gremlins this morning, and hopefully we might get you back in on another occasion to chat with us a little bit more. And if even one person gets helped by what we've been discussing this morning, that's got to be great.
It has, yes, it is. Thank you, Mike. Really appreciate the opportunity here on 101 FM.
Okay,
Thank you.
So the pleasure indeed all ours. So Karen Howe with us this morning on 101 FM. If you just joined us, this is not what normally happens, but I have a theory now. I have a theory, because I'm just sitting in for Bluey today. I reckon maybe he thought Mike will never fit into the thongs that are underneath the desk, so we just might have to do something to the studio. It's all coming out now, Yeah, we've got